grab this thing. We're gonna swap it, I think. Does that work? Ooh, that's probably not a great idea. Let's swap it like that. Ooh, I should have waited till I press the go live to do this afterwards. Only flip the camera orientation before you go live. Good to know. You guys are gonna go like that. Does that work? That's not half bad. I'd say that counts. Okay. I felt like making breakfast, and I'm bored. And I haven't done a cooking stream in here, and so we're going to test how good it is. In here, it's a new cooking stream, so it's potatoes. I know, Cal. Oh, the front door slightly cracked. Oh, I probably accidentally cracked it this morning when I went to go turn on the inverter so I could have power. I feel like this is overly huge for what I'm planning on doing. That works. I think this one will be best. I don't have a lot of knives, so. I have 2 knives, actually. I have 2 non-butter knives for cooking. A couple of tiny potatoes. They're like, not huge. For you guys that don't know, I also have, behind this little water tank, a sink. Let me go there. So, I'm existing. I can assure you the potato is soft and this knife is not that sharp. Also, I do not like cooking with stainless steel. I just don't like it. It feels weird. But I really want sausage for breakfast, so I'm doing that. You better lock him down? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have my mom pull out the ground beef for the burgers. We might have to put it in a, like lukewarm water bath to defrost it a bit, but that'll be fine. Honestly, I'm a lot more impressed with this knife that Jim gave me. I thought that thing was going to be a lot duller. That or these potatoes are just really soft right now. Could be a bit of both, since the potatoes are a little old. But they haven't started turning black, so we're good. And now, I think you're supposed to. I can't turn it on the heat because I haven't turned on the propane. Because the propane has a slight leak. So over here, on the outside, propane on. Propane has a slight leak outside now instead of inside. Because inside it went self-combusting, and that was scary. A little lighter. Come on. There we go. It's either on or it's off with that heat, dude. Like, the flame variation is not high. You know, some olive, or this is vegetable oil. My olive oil's up there for when I get my cast iron going. I use more than less because I don't want to unstick it. I should have grabbed eggs from my mother. But too late now. It's not even a ring along the edge. But I am cooking. Also, do you have notifications for when I go live on? Because I just clicked that you show up like immediately sometimes. I don't think you just were randomly checking Discord and saw that it said that I'm live. Especially since I'm not on my computer, so it shouldn't. Wash off the knife. Use hand towel to dry my fingies. I might. Ooh, spicy. Make sure they're nice and olive oily. What am I going to season it with? I have a little bit of paprika. I have garlic salt. Do I have any other forms of garlic, or is it just the garlic salt that I have for garlic? I think it's just the garlic salt that I have for garlic. So, I'm trying different spots right now to figure out where's best for this, but for the streaming, let's add a good amount of garlic salt on this. That didn't work out very well. A little squeeze. Shake it. That's already smelling decent. And now in slow. Also, because it's cast iron, things stick really well. And I'm not used to it. So that's why I keep adding a lot of oil. I'd rather add a little bit too much than not enough. What is the better angle? Yeah, better? I don't know. I don't know where's going to be the best. I assume right there would be the best if I had like a tripod. But I don't. So, yeah, it's not great. You guys are currently leaned up against a Nature Valley 48 pack of sweet and salty net granola bars. Peanuts dipped in peanuts and almonds and butter coatings with bursts of peanuts. I didn't think I got the peanuts after you listed it 2 times before that last one. Thank you. Now I know there's peanuts. I'm not gonna lie, they're freaking good. I really like them. They're pretty good. They're tasty. Put the potatoes away. I put them in a dark area, a very dark and dry area. Actually, putting potatoes in darkness actually helps preserve how long they're gonna last. There's not a lot of dirt on this plate, which means I think I did a pretty good job at rinsing off the dirt. Let's give that one a quick little rinse. I will be reusing this plate. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Keep up on that olive oil, or vegetable oil. Put that on. I don't want them stacked. They were stacking a little bit. Maybe a little more. I'd use butter, but I don't got butter right now. I need to get some butter from my mom. Yeah, that's a different issue. That is fair. I do also have a spatula. I bought a spatula so that when I took it, my brothers couldn't argue that I took their spatula. So I have the spatula that I bought. That one's mine. So, yippee. Now, I need to go look through my little mini freezer. So I think I know where I put my sausage and bacon. Do I not have sausage? Do I only have bacon? This is a happy little accent. So, what I do, for you guys that don't know, so I buy the big packs of frozen meats that I want. I ration them with parchment paper, and then I put them into Ziploc bags. So that if I want them, instead of having to pull them out from a big brick, they're already rationed in a Ziploc bag. And then I can push them against each other and freeze them next to each other without having them stick. And I have them set in little segments of 6 strips, or 3 strips cut in half for 6 slices. I'm just gonna leave that on top of it. Start defrosting. Ooh, that's cooking. It's doing real good. Potatoes are getting close to being done. I'll bring over the phone in a moment. It was at 80%, so I just wanted to charge it a little bit to the start of the stream. And now that the stream's been going for a minute, I'll switch it over. Ooh, some of these are a little burnt. Just a little wee bit. Swap over. There we go. Turn down the heat a little bit. Unwrap my bacon. Zip that right in there. The camera has threads. Can I get a small tripod? My brother has a tripod that I've been using that was for like a GoPro that's just like a crimp down that I was using, but I didn't take it. But I don't really care because I don't know how much cooking streams I'm going to do and if I'm going to get like a proper camera and then just a really long USB cord. But right now I can unplug this. I'll move you guys over to here. No, here. There we go. That's a perfect spot right in the splash zone. But if I throw up the camera, look at that. Breakfast. Maybe over here. Is this a good spot? Well, if the camera wasn't on that side, probably would be. You guys can be up there. That's not bad. Interesting sounds. Okay. Yeah. And with the oil. I'm going to put the lid back on so that it steams a little bit. The steaming should help cook the bacon so that I can unroll it. So once I unroll the bacon, then we're good. And this whole thing can be sent into high gear. Oh, hold on. Got one slice free. One slice of bacon has been freed from the clutches of the roll. There we go. Are you guys leaning up against the plate? You are. I'm going to bring you guys more over here. Then you guys won't be leaning against the plate, and I can use the plate. Sweet. Don't fall. Don't worry. Right. Like that. Stay. One of my favorite things to do is telling inanimate objects to stay like it's a dog. I think it's funny. It's time to rescue my taters. I'm pretty sure they're done. Yeah, they're about done. Come on. There we go. Go down there. Roll over the bacon. And start jamming at it to break up that side. This slice and flip that over. So close. How is this part just 5 slices? How does this section of my food not have as much as the rest? All the others have 6 slices, but this one's only got 5? It's so peculiar to me. Okay, we're gonna just give it a quick little hit and crank up the heat to maximum thrust. It makes a different sound. It goes from a little roar to a loud roar. It's like that Shrek clip, do the roar. Not bad. You guys are curious on what the potatoes stuff look like. There's my taters. Honestly, I've made worse potatoes. They're not like really good, but they're not really bad. And the only thing that it's missing from this breakfast, honestly, is eggs and butter. In my humble opinion. But that can be argued. Also, this vent up here, I'm going to try and get this fixed in like a month or so. I don't really care to get it fixed now because this is like the 3rd time or 4th time I've done cooking. But I did get light bulbs specifically for this. And it does work, but the outlet that it's plugged into doesn't work. So it needs to be rewired. But not really a high on the priority list. More solar panels today. And right now, we're actually pulling in more power than we're using. There's just something wrong with the lithiums and how I had them set up, so they weren't happy. But we're putting in some more solar panels this evening. That should fix it. Or tomorrow, I don't know. But right now, we are generating more power with the 2 than what we're using. And the only thing that runs right now is the fridge, so. Oh, Mystique is here? Oh, hi, Mystique. Yeah, I'm burning bacon. I decided to do a morning stream because I can't really stream with my computer right now because I have to cancel that on my mom. I feel bad. But I'll call her back in a minute. There's my bacon. I don't care if that's a lot of grease. Look at that, bacon and potatoes. A hearty breakfast for a growing boy. Okay, I gotta call my mom back, which means I have to end the stream. But, I can cook. Yippee! And yes, sliced potatoes with Winco brand garlic salt, and then just bacon. Something simple. I was going to do eggs, but I don't have any eggs. Okay, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye.